Greetings, Orvans. Welcome back to Scream Scene. We've got a brand spanking new release that we are reacting to today. You know what I'm reacting to? I'm reacting to Immaculate. Now, this is a movie that I've heard great things about in the last few weeks. Although I didn't see a trailer for it, didn't read a synopsis, so I don't know what the story entails. All I know that it is nun horror, which is horror featuring nuns and the Catholic Church and all of that other fun stuff. So it should be good. There seems to be a resurgence of this subgenre in horror as of late, with The First Omen that also just came out recently, and then Sister Death that came out late last year, which is something I've been meaning to check out. Let me know if I should check that out if it's any good. But this is definitely something that I'm excited to see because fresh releases are almost always a good thing, especially something that has gotten so much good press and good buzz about it. Subscribe, like, comment, and get notified for future updates, and let's get into Immaculate. Do you like my pearls? They're fake. Okay, that bear was clearly brown. Maybe black bears are brown? No. Now, I know this stars Sydney Sweeney, who I am unfamiliar with her work because I do not watch Euphoria. I have not seen Anyone But You, and I have no intention of seeing either of those things. So this will be my first experiencing her acting talent. What are you doing, girl? I hope you're not stealing. Because you know that's a sin. Okay, those are the loudest keys ever. What? Nobody heard that? Oh, so this is more modern then if they have those motion-controlled lights, right? And also, why is she running away? What is she running away from? I think we're about to find out. Oh, what? Is this like some culty shit? Because I'm here for that. Come on, girl, you can make it. Kick, kick, kick. I was gonna say, you got a leg up on them. Oh. Oh, what is this? This is horrible. No ayuda. Save your breath. Okay. Interesting. Dropping us into a situation where we have absolutely no context. I hope there's a payoff, though. Wait, Italian? Were they in Italy? I thought they were speaking Spanish. Am I getting more romantic European languages wrong again?
It's extra work now when someone arrives without a return ticket.
She's a nun. What do you think she's gonna do? And this is supposed to be Italy. Aren't nuns like, I don't know, their version of rock stars over there?
You're very young to be a nun, aren't you? Que sprego.
Ah, disgusting.
Must have been a hard decision.
I don't think of it as a decision.
Right, it's a calling. Isn't that what they all say? Or maybe that opening was set in Spain, and this is set in Italy. Maybe this is something that happens worldwide with, like, all of the churches. Secret Catholic Demonic Society? Here for it! The cinematography has already given me when evil lurks vibes. Is the cinematography, though, supposed to be this murky? Is that the right word?
Cecilia! Reverend Mother.
I tuoi occhi risplendono della luce dello Spirito Santo.
No hablo italiano.
She says you're pretty.
Shelly.
All of this, it was built on the catacomb of St. Stephen.
Catacombs?
It's off limits.
So you know she's going to be heading into those catacombs at some point in this movie.
E Cecilia, la novizia.
Ciao.
The one in the wheelchair, her tumor has
Oh, so
been
this is
metastasized.
like a nun hospice? There are worse places to go, I'd have to say.
If you have any dietary restrictions, we cannot accommodate them.
So you're gonna eat your gluten even if it kills you. or shit your pants.
Ceremony will start at 1700 in the chapel. Don't be late.
What is this ceremony they keep talking about? It seems more than just her, ascension from novitiate to becoming a full-fledged nun. It feels more sinister and important than that.
Oh, ciao.
Oh, she's a rebel nun.
Father Tedeschi, he reached out to me. Yeah, he has a talent.
Talent for what?
Sniffing out broken birds.
Well, that's not a very nice thing to say.
I think that maybe we are all head cases or runaways. Which one are you?
Both. Although, is she a novitiate? I think she's already a full-fledged nun. She was just transferred. Hot priest? Are we getting a hot priest? Please tell me you get a hot priest.
Father Tedeschi. It's nice to meet you in person.
I wouldn't kick him out of bed.
Let us rejoice, and his brides have made themselves ready.
There's something inherently creepy about that statement. You're supposed to lick it. It's a candy ring.
When I was 12 years old,
Backstory?
I would place my hands right on the ice and I would hold them there until I couldn't feel anything.
Sounds like fun.
I remember this sharp pain of cold.
Not as fun.
Excuse me, please.
I need to take a shit. What are we hearing? Is it just me, or am I seeing Taisa Farmiga in her? Maybe it's just the nun costume, but it's all I see. Don't disturb a nun during her penance, please. Or have you never done this before?
Are you okay?
She has no face. She has no face. Oh no, it's just a veil. She's fine.
What is this place?
Apparently, not a good place. Oh, was that? What? Shouldn't that be in like a museum or something? Or at least locked in a vault in the Vatican? This is a holy relic, for Christ's sake. No pun intended. It's the wine.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. I'm afraid I've already messed things up.
Did he farther away? What is happening? Ooh. Symbolism?
Hello?
Dream sequence. Ooh. What? Okay. What was that all about? Does this have something to do with, like, the Immaculate Conception? Is that why it's called Immaculate? What are you doing in my room? Please leave. What is that? Is that Ebenezer Scrooge? Nope. And you're sleeping with the door open? Well, yeah, you deserve to get haunted. Not that ghosts need doors, but you know. Girl, what is your deal? You know you're also pretty. You look like one of those high-fashion supermodels from France. No need to be jelly. Oh, hell no. What? Who let in Edward Scissorhands into this monastery? What on earth? That's a lot of hair, by the way. I hate it when that happens. Ooh, what? Oh, there's two of them! Yeah, because one wouldn't make sense.
Oh my god.
Actors should have a skill where they're able to vomit on cue, because that CGI vomit was not it, sis. Oh my god, is she pregnant? How? Yep. They know. It's positive.
I swore to 3 vows when I got here of obedience, poverty, and chastity.
Okay. You failed on the third one.
Before you arrived, do you have congress with a man?
Oh, are they looking at this as kind of like a miracle?
I've not broken my vows. I've never been with a man or a woman,
You
nobody.
will not be punished. We just want to know the truth.
I'm not lying, Father.
You can get a medical exam to see if you're, as crass as it sounds, intact. Well, there you go. So if you're a virgin and you artificially inseminate yourself, can you get pregnant? I mean, the hymen is not like a barrier, right? It's not blocking semen from entering it, right? So you can still technically get pregnant as a virgin. Maybe that's what's happening here. She was inseminated. Although she just arrived, so wouldn't it take time for this fetus to grow? Some women don't even show or even know that they're pregnant until like 8 weeks. So is that how long she's been here?
It's a miracle.
I don't think so.
All the women in the world. Why did he choose me?
'Cause you're American.
God saved you. This is it.
And the reason is to get pregnant out of wedlock?
Damn.
Not a good look.
Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth.
I wonder how meek they'll be when they do so. Comment below if you know where that's from. And just like that, she's a saint. What? I'm surprised the National Enquirer hasn't found their way here yet. Okay, so it has been 3 months since she arrived that she found out she was pregnant. Okay. Ew. Why is her teeth falling out? Is this an alien baby? Damn. All of a sudden they're treating her like she's Beyonce. Oh yeah, she's about 6 months pregnant at this point, I think. Come on! Are you really that jealous? Jeez. What? I take it back, you don't look like a French high fashion supermodel. You look a French prostitute from Moulin Rouge. The cheap one. What?
There's no bleeding. Praise be.
I hear that this is one of these very slow burn films in that it only goes off in like the last 15 minutes or something. So we're gonna have to trudge through a lot of these long, drawn out scenes where practically nothing happens. But again, I hope there's a good payoff.
She tried to drown me.
And I'll make sure this never happens again.
What are you gonna do?
I want to go to a real hospital, please.
Hospitals aren't the safest of
No.
places.
I agree with the hospitals are not safe because that's where all the sick people are. But sus. Very sus. Thanks. Who are these red-faced bitches and what do they want? Is it the jelly girl? Did she off herself because it wasn't her that was chosen? Ugh. Yeah, that looks way worse than just a fall. I think her skin was peeled before she fell? Or is that what the priest meant when he said that this will not happen again?
Open your eyes. I don't trust this place.
How can we trust what's inside you?
That's a leap, but agreed.
Cecilia è rimasta incinta e non sappiamo come. Isabel si è suicidata, ma che cazzo sta succedendo? Lasciami!
Do something, girl! You're like the star of this show. You can pretty much have demands. Things are falling apart. Literally. Although there appears to be a clue. Cio non fa angalo di Luca. 2 Corinthians 11:14. Is that what that is?
For Satan
Himself
himself
was
often masquerades
often
as an
angel
angel
of
of
light.
light.
Duh.
Yep. Who can you trust? I can't believe that's in the Bible. The Bible is saying sometimes evil wears the mask of righteousness, something like that. So then how do I know if the righteousness in the Bible is actually righteous? Comme ça? Oh, they have a file on her? Whoa. How did she know to look in there in the first place? Something's being sharpened. Is somebody getting slaughtered? Oh my god, is it her friend? The one who spoke out? What is that? I know the knife. I don't know what the other one was. Oh. Yeah, I feel like you should be screaming more than that. Wait, is that one of her patients? She knows something. Okay then. Well, that scene ended abruptly. Is she giving birth now? Oh my god, did she? What is happening?
Please, something's wrong.
Oh, I thought she tried to do it to herself. What even happened? Oh, don't do that. No. Oh. Well, she must think it's like holy blood or something, but still. Ew. Oh. Oh, she fainted. Oh, that's a bird. She can't. Oh. Ah. Oh, brilliant. She killed the chicken and she went, oh, okay. I got it. Oh, this is awesome. Damn cell phones. They know. That's her. That's her calling. The jig is on.
Disco?
Uh-huh. Nice try, though.
What are you doing? Go!
Nope. Yeah, you ain't going anywhere. It's a beautiful shot, though. I love it.
Non ti sei vergognata quando ti sei infilato un animale morto dentro?
Is that what she did? Ugh. Oh, well. Now she's gonna be tied up for the remainder of her pregnancy.
I want to reassure you that you're safe.
How? How am I supposed to feel safe? What does this holy nail have to do with anything?
And we found blood, a genetic code. All we had to do was crack it.
That's what they're trying to do? They're trying to resurrect Jesus?
Let me show you.
Oh, they've been doing this. They've been doing this already.
This is what's inside me.
No, these are all our failures.
Well, how do you know if that's not a failure?
What's inside you is our success.
Shh.
Some people disagree with the ethics of my experiment.
He reminds me of that bomb expert from Atlantis, The Lost Empire, the cartoon character. He looks so much like him.
This is my calling.
Maybe you shouldn't have answered.
What's
Oh,
going
she's
on?
getting branded. Ugh. So that was one of her patients. She used to be one of these.
No, please, no!
The earth.
Ugh. That will take time to heal. I can tell you now. I've cut my foot once or twice before, and I'm sure it's nowhere near the pain that this is causing right now. But oof, I find it so interesting. You know what? I'll talk about it later. Here we go!
What's gonna happen when it's done? You think it's gonna save the world?
Yeah, it's like, what's the whole point? You know, it's like, okay, so the reincarnation of Jesus is born, and then what?
This is not God's work.
Yeah, you know, there were two other people crucified alongside Jesus that day. It could have easily been any one of them. Oh gosh. I'm guessing she's the one who's doing the breathing, right? And the baby was just moving around. So if this baby is Jesus' reincarnation, then is he walking on the amniotic fluid instead of being in it? Because he walks on water.
What? Che tu sia benedetta. Tutto fa parte del suo piano.
That's right, sister. Keep telling yourself that. Oh, she dead. She dead. What? Is she getting stabbed in the neck? Oh. Well, that'll work too. Ooh. Thank God you already have a bandage. Wait, no, that's not what that is. Okay.
Finish her.
Death by crucifix. Now what? Well, what did you expect? Oh, yes! Kill them all! What are you gonna do with that? Oh, it's on your nightgown. You maybe you want, maybe she's planning on staying in there when she lights the whole place on fire. That would be the ultimate sacrifice.
If you die, we'll find another.
That's why you're all dying with me. Drop it! Now, throw the lighter in there. Throw it in there. Go. Yeah. Oh, now you're not lighting. Come on. That's what you get. That's what you get. Oh, come on. You didn't think that there would be a fire extinguisher in there. This is a lab with very expensive equipment. Of course there's going to be a fire deterrent. Is he going to be toe up? Ugh. Oh, I'm loving the grain. It's interesting how 4K or 8K restorations of older films tend to remove the grain with the upscaling technology. Meanwhile, modern films, who don't have any grain at all, are adding grain to make it look more cinematic. It's just the weirdest thing ever. Oh, what I say? She's gonna end up in those catacombs because they mentioned it in the beginning. Nothing's off limits in a horror movie, especially uber creepy locations such as this. Yeah, that's right. I was like, why aren't you turning off your flashlight? He's gonna find you easier that way.
Cecilia.
Hit him in the balls with the flashlight. Just hit him in the balls. Yes. Oh! Well, if they were gonna kill her, they didn't have to cut her tongue out, right? I guess it was the principle that counts. Blue? Is that sunlight? Is that daylight? You can turn off the flashlight now. Yeah. He'd toe up. What? Is he gonna perform a cesarean here? Oh, she still has the nail. Yes. Yes. We like that. What now? Yeah, but now your guts are gonna fall out. Oh. Wait, don't tell me that's the end. What? This is reminding me of the end of The Descent when she climbs out of that hole and she's just covered in blood. Oh, it looks exactly like that. Okay, she's really giving it here. I gotta give it to Sydney. She's... If that baby has horns and hooves... Horns? Did I say horns? If that baby has horns and hooves, I'll say I told you so. Yes? Why does it sound like a kitty cat? Yeah. Yeah. I hear that's what you're supposed to do. Are you not gonna show us? Isn't that the whole point of this movie? Well, no, the whole point of this movie is her journey, but still! Come on! You have to show us the monster in a monster movie. Oh, God. Would you be able to do it? Personally, I would just leave it there, because it's not going to be able to survive on its own. I don't have to do all of this. Oh. Has this all been one take since she gave birth? I think so. Wow. That's the end? That's the end! That was, interesting, to say the least. For sure, a very slow burn film. Nothing much happened and everything was just set up for that final encounter, which I was actually hoping was going to be a lot bigger. But I suppose this being an independent film and, you know, Sydney Sweeney producing it herself, they probably wanted to go bigger, but, you know, they probably didn't have the finances to go as big as they wanted to go. But in terms of an ending being as poignant as it should be, I think it hits the mark there. I gotta say that. Now, what was interesting to me while watching this whole movie was how it pretty much seems to reflect a certain country's legislation when it comes to a woman's right to have control over her own pregnancy. The idea that this is a woman who has become pregnant and has been made to carry a baby to term and eventually give birth to something outside of her consent just seems rather prescient in this day and age. So probably that was something that was attractive to Sydney Sweeney, and maybe that was actually something that they thought of while they were conjuring up this movie and the themes behind it. Maybe I'm reaching. Maybe I should just be looking at it as a horror movie, but my mind tends to wander when it comes to certain things. As a horror movie, though, I'd have to say not very scary. The idea of it is very scary, especially if you're putting yourself in the place of this woman. And of course, the creep factor is very, very high because Catholicism, tradition, the whole thing is just inherently creepy. So I get why people are saying that it's good. Personally, not as good as I thought it was going to be, but still, good effort. So that's going to do it for us here at Scream Scene. Thank you all so much for checking out this reaction. If this is your first time here, thank you, and I hope you check out some other reactions that are happening on the channel. And if you're returning, well then thank you so much for supporting the channel, continuing to support the channel. I really do appreciate it. We'll see you again for more reactions here on Scream Scene. So until then, keep screaming.